For my personal project, I created a video game demo, specifically a 2D platformer Metroidvania where I created all of its assets, meaning its art, music, and UI. As for my plan, I spent 2 weeks learning about all that's necessary for game development before spending 2 months on creating the game itself. In the 2 weeks of training, I learned the basics of how to use the Godot engine, which my game uses, and how to use LMMS to create music and the basics of creating pixel art. During this time, I also researched the themes in the games of other indie developers and see how they created their art, used their soundtrack, and created levels. Then I went to work on the game. For the first month, I created a main concept for the player and weapon in which I created the first few iterations of small demos. Then, for the second month, I worked on programming a functional weapon and enemy system and extra stuff related to player map interactions and triggers, the dialogue system, the save system, and finally, I created a few levels. Of course, along the way, I had to create the music and art. And that wraps up the basic summary of my game development process. Thank you for looking at my personal projects.